Hey, I'm sorry, this is going to make you sad. So if you do not want to be sad, scroll away. I read this poem, this literature piece online, and I needed to get this out. I needed to read it out loud, so here we go. This piece is called I Attended My Own Funeral. Here we go. I attended my own funeral. I hugged the parents and tried to console the family, as if grief was something I knew how to carry for others, even when it crushed me from inside. I walked up to my coffin and saw my pale face, the same face I grew up hating, wearing its usual sadness. I looked at my hands, trying to understand why they were open and relaxed, when for my entire life they struggled to clasp, to cling tightly to people, to moments, to hope. I noticed my clothes. I was wearing my favorite shade of red, the color that usually made me feel alive. I wondered who remembered that I liked red, who thought of me beyond the obvious things. Then I went back and sat at the end of the room, observing everything quietly, like a guest who arrived too early or too late. I looked at the faces, some faces I had never seen before, some I knew too well. I looked at my best friend's face. She was trying to figure out what part of "don't give me up" I did not understand. She wanted to cry, but didn't. She thought it was futile to cry over someone like me. So she sat there, slowly teaching herself how to forget me. Everyone kept mentioning how lively I was, how good a person I had been, but no one mentioned that I was brave. Did they know how much strength it took to come and attend my own funeral? To stand witness to my absence while still being there? When the time came for cremation, I still expected a few people to show up, but they did not. Maybe traffic caught up with them, or maybe the news never really reached them. They laid me down on logs of wood, and it struck me that I had killed trees that would have been breathing had it not been for my funeral. Now they would burn with me. Before my body was set to flames, I caught myself smiling. Did they know how many times I had already burned alive? Or how as a child I accidentally touched a hot iron and cried for days? Why? And did warmth feel relieving today? After some time, the fire subsided, and the people began to leave, one by one, carrying closer I never received. The cremation ground slowly emptied, as if even grief had a curfew. I stood there longer than I should have, watching ash settle where my name once mattered, realizing how easily the world learns to move on once it believes you are gone. Somewhere beyond the smoke, a morning arrived like it always does, indifferent, punctual, unburdened by loss. So I walked into it quietly, carrying the weight of not dying but living after everyone has already mourned you.